Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, ooh, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. And it's only 8 a.m. I won't do it for the ground. I know I'm a man. I'm my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, all. Hope we are well. Hope we all systems go. Let me see where all systems go. Hope everyone is doing well. And yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. We'll push over kind of like this pre-London area. We had a bit of a push, had a bit of Euro news and stuff like that, and overnight, of course. And yeah, great moves here on GJ. So definitely interesting spot here. But hope everyone is well. Looks like we are all systems go. And yeah, let's get into it. So let's have a look here at what's going on with news and everything. So today, a little bit of CPI news coming out during all day here. Maybe some of the reason why we are seeing some of the movements very, very early. Otherwise, we're clean for London. New York, we have ADP today and unemployment claims. So these are two, heavy news events here, can bring in some big price movement here. And yeah, we basically have this always at the beginning of the month. We have ADP and then NFP on Friday, full margin Friday, so that's how it is. So let's go ahead and look at what we got going on here in terms of the analysis here. And yeah, let's start off on the daily time frame. So obviously daily is closing bullish after a very heavy day yesterday. Beautiful price action yesterday. We get this daily fake out here, which is what I was discussing about this rejection zone. As long as these wicks are respected, then we can look for potential bounce out of this zone, which we have got. And yeah, daily is closing at daily resistance here, but we're already breaking above the high. Now it would be a little bit difficult if price was just here. If price was just here and we're trying to trade, that's a little bit difficult because now we're at daily resistance, but we pushed past it. So since we pushed past it, as long as we remain above this type of area, we could entertain higher targets here. But moving down onto the 4-hour time frame here, we see something similar. So 4-hour time frame obviously closing bullish. We have bullish session here. We have had a big push here. So if you're not able to maximize this move, you need to really question, okay, what is my best options for today, right? So will we get continuation? There's no reason that there wouldn't be, but at the end of the day, we have had a beautiful push here. And if we look at this as our mid-range here, we're exactly at that, that spot where we've rejected now twice. So if price is going to reject, it should reject somewhere around here. If not, if we start leaving 182,343, then I don't see a reason why we don't eventually make our way up to the top of the range here over time. But if we look at where we are right now, we're at this zone where we rejected here. When we tried to break above, we again rejected, and now at a third time we're coming back to this zone. So we'll see if price does want to do what. If price wants to leave and come up to this zone here. So that is basically what we're going to be looking for. So for me, I'm looking for continuation. Reason being is that everything is pointing up at the moment. I have no reason to look for sells. Nothing is telling me to sell. Everything is pointing up, which is pretty clear. So session bias is bullish for me today, and I'm going to be looking for opportunity for buys. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do here, and see if I can continue this move and maximize the trades out of this move here. So if we go down and bring back drawings here, you can see drawings are just drawn on previous 15. We have our 4-hour resistance up here. Oh wait, looks like I've lost connection. Okay, we're back. They're doing some electric works outside, and they keep tampering with the internet wires, man. Yesterday I did not have electricity, and then at like 12 a.m. in the morning, it was ridiculous. But anyways, this is what they're doing. I don't know why. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna look for. Obviously this 4-hour resistance here is target. So once we tap into this, that's kind of like, okay, let's see what's up once we tap into this. But if we leave this, then we have a lot of room towards the upside, right? So you can use this as a watch zone. Obviously, if we're taking trades to this zone, you're basically hard BE at this zone because it could reject, and if it wants to reject, it will reject from here. But moving down to the 1-hour time frame, obviously 1-hour time frame still closing bullish, leaving a bit of a rejection wick. We do have this 1-hour resistance right here, which is which we can mark up here. This is a 1-hour resistance, so something leaving this will obviously give us opportunity to fill those wicks and continue up towards here. But I do believe we have some sort of resistance here on 15. Yeah, so the 30-minute also rejected that 1 hour right there, and then the 15 is a little bit higher. So I think, you know, we could just drag this up, but I'll keep this here. But obviously above the 15 will be safer here. So my plan for today, setup 2, depends how far we pull back. Probably I wouldn't mind to try setup 2 if we can create support somewhere, anywhere here, and maybe close back above 500. I mean 182. I think that would be okay for setup 2. Since it's not just been a straight push, we've had pullback, so it's okay. But you know, I want to see that during a volume time. If not, I'm happy taking the setup 1 if we start to get closures above the ranges here, especially if a 30-minute closes above here and the 15-minute also closes above this resistance here. I do think I have around what, a 12 pip range here, so around 12 pip range to the 4-hour resistance, and can look at that, you know. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at here in terms of GJ. As for gold, on the other hand here, gold, you know, found support yesterday and is trying to bounce out of this area that we tried to sell down. So if we look at daily time frame, retested daily support and now bouncing up here. 4-hour time frame, we have 3 4-hour candles closing bullish, so it is a mixed session. Can be looking for buys and sells in this session, but in order to see sells, we obviously need to see a bit of change of structure here. We do have a lot of no bottom wick 4-hour candles. This does have a nipple wick here, so I'll count it. But it's showing me, excuse me, that there's a lot of momentum here, showing me that there's a lot of momentum. If we move down to the 1-hour time frame, you can see that bullish structure. So there's no sells until this structure type starts to change here. And yeah, that's basically what you're looking for until we can break below. So I would say this line can, you know, just go up here, something like this. To mark this 15. I would say sells only make sense probably below this area here once you're back inside the range. If not, you're looking for buys. I know some of the guys took this setup 2/5 earlier on, and yeah, this was valid. You know, this counts. It does have a little nipple wick here, so you can count that. As long as there was a bottom wick, I'm happy with it. And yeah, it pushed nicely here, and I mean, I like how it formed structure first setup 2 failed, then, you know, grab liquidity all down here. You're pretty much good, you know. You don't want to get caught up in this 2 earlier one here, right? So yeah, I think that's valid, Matthew. Yeah, you should be out, of course, and TP'd. So yeah, it's more, yeah, it is more setup 5. Yeah, it is more of a setup 5 because we closed above that certain structural point there. But no, that's valid for me now on gold. Gold needs to form some sort of resistance here. We have a lot of wicks here. See where these are coming from. Yeah, this range is probably what it's trying to wick off. There we go. Yeah, so if you can probably get something closing above here, that will give you that will give you the upside move here, probably to look for continuation during London, and that will give, you know, maybe up here you have 50 pip range here, so decent range to trade. Maybe want some type of support formed above, but yeah, first thing you need is a close above, and then yeah, this is exactly what you want to look for. So as for GJ now, retested 182 now, so we'll see if GJ creates support or not, or if it wants to pull back this move here. If it pulls back this move, I'm not interested in selling GJ today. I don't see any value in selling GJ today, as I'm just bullish on GJ for now. So until I see some stuff change here, until I see some sort of change of structure here, I'm not satisfied on seeing, you know, on basically looking for continuous downside here. I don't really think it's an option, at least until I'm having some sort of 4-hour candle. But you can see even 4-hour candle closing bearish here was just liquidity grab for price to continue up. So realistically, we need to see some proper 4-hour candle closes, some stuff like this, before I can look for sells. So yeah, that is my analysis here. That is what I'm looking for. So yep, tell me if you guys agree. If you like the analysis, you guys know the drill. 300 of us in here, nice and early. So pretty simple analysis here. Nothing too complex. Now we just need to wait and see what ends up happening. If you did enjoy the analysis, you know the drill. Do the YouTube business. Get the likes up at least to 150 likes. Would appreciate it all. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So see what happens here, and we'll take it from there. Look at your new name, following the the goat. I like it, man. I like it. Took a break now. Now I'm back. Appreciate it. Been watching you for 3 months. I've seen a huge difference. Thanks, man. Amazing. I'm glad you've seen a difference in your trading. Could you see US 30? Yeah, we could have a look at US 30 in a minute. Just need to adjust some sort of settings here. Let me see. Where would that be? I'll have to do. Hi, chat is not working in stream. It is working in stream. People are chatting. You mean in YouTube stream? There's a lot of people chatting. It was working here, so you can just type to me here. I don't know why it's not working for you. Hi, for trading Euro USD, I see red fold on Forex Factory German CPI. What do you think of that? Yeah, it just can happen anytime during the day. You just have to be a little bit careful. Otherwise, you're okay. Otherwise, you're fine. DJ pulling back hard. I can tell JP is back in the chat. Yeah, this move happened pretty early, right? So it's just now we get into that. So this was caused by irregular volume, probably from that Euro news. But yeah, let's have a look at US 30. Someone was asking, can we have a look at US 30? No problem. We'll have a look at the dirty 30. Start off on the daily time frame so I know what's going on here. You know, we pushed here on US 30 to all-time highs here. So it's always hard to trade all-time highs because you don't know when it's going to stop. But until things point bearish, you know, there's no point of trying to short this. So this daily is closing on pretty strong bearish candle close here. You have a lot of levels below here, so I would probably be looking for bounce plays would be safer here, but it's extremely dirty here on US 30, you know, and you probably want to be trading New York Stock Exchange open to get these volume. If you were to time these volume pushes, I bet they'd be all around New York Stock Exchange. I wouldn't be touching it during London, but wait to see what price action you have in New York Stock Exchange and then look to try maximize on breakouts, you know, stuff like this to continue, you know, to continue that type of trend. That's what I would be looking at. Oh, not displaying in chat box. Oh, okay. I see that. Thank you. Let's have a look what's going on with that there. What is going on with that there? Yeah, that won't even let's see what's going on there. Won't even let me press properties here. That's weird. Seems like the thing is lagged. Let's see if we can do something here. Now it's just open me new tab. There we go. What about now? That should be working now. Yes, sir. Now it's back. How many do I have to wait for bank transfer on IC markets? Depends, man. 3 to 5 days. I normally notice around 3 days, 3 days. This is when I've done it. Sometimes next day, average 3 days, I would say. Okay, we're seeing some rejection now. See what ends up happening here. Create some sort of support. This 1 hour candle close is going to be very interesting for us. Going to give us a lot of information here. Can you check the chart I sent in Discord? Alright, I'll have a look at it for you. Yeah, but don't try predict where the support is going to be created, because support can be created here, down here, even down here. It's still bullish. So you don't have to try predict where the support is going to be created. Or we could even get a close above, right? We have any 15-minute levels here? No, it's clean. It's clean to the next zone. Spaghetti candles, I missed those. I do instant bank transfer. Still, I haven't used instant bank transfer. It's always wire transfer. But did you confirm the transfer? Did you confirm the transfer in your... because it won't make sure that when you press withdraw, right, they will send you an email to confirm the withdrawal. So you have to confirm the withdrawal in the email. Only then will they start the processing of that. Many people miss that. You just press withdraw and it asks you to confirm on the website. You press confirm, but then they send you an extra email that you have to press confirm in that email, and then only it will allow you to withdraw. Oh, you deposited. Thought you said withdraw. If instant, then it should be instant. It should be there already. Did you check your accounts? It should be like a day, max a day. If you take a breakout on GJ, do you consider 428 wick as a target? Yeah, where 428 wick? Yes, I can see my money. Then what's the problem? Well, if you can see your money, then what's the problem with it? Yeah, this wiki I am looking at. Yeah, it's a watch zone. Does this mean we kind of reach target, or it means, well, we have to the 4 hour. We didn't tap the 4 hour. So at the end of the day, if this thing is going to continue bullish anyways, it will have to tap this 4 hour. There's no choice. So if this thing rejects from here, then we're going to be wrong. But that's okay, because nothing else really makes sense than that, right? So the higher we're buying now, the riskier it becomes, and the probabilities become less and less and less. Give me a sec, I'll just go to the toilet, come back. Indeed, GJ, you have no choice. Please stop resisting. Yeah, I mean, look, this is how it works, right? If you're sitting here, and this is why I try and encourage people to learn this skill. If you're sitting here on stream saying, oh, he hasn't taken trade on stream. Well, I had, first of all, I just didn't have time to call it. Second of all, if you've not been able to find a way to get into this move, then you have to ask yourself, does it really make sense for me FOMOing in at the highs here? Like, this type of move, you should have maximized this move. In this move, I'm able to take 2 trades because those are 2 trades that followed my plan, and I'm happy with that. But don't feel bad that, hey, I missed this move, because if you simply couldn't find a way in, you're just not ready yet to be able to capture a move like this. So instead of looking at, okay, how am I supposed to find a move within this, right? Or instead of looking at, okay, how can I FOMO in, look at how could I have maximized this move earlier on, because there was opportunities earlier on. This opportunity yesterday that we took here, that was a very clean opportunity. Gave you huge, upside here, nice breakout trade based on 1 hour. There was options people took in London, a little bit early for me, but still played out. The thunderstorm was the one that I took a little bit higher here. So there was options to get into this move and maximize the move. And if you haven't don't worry, but look back and say, okay, how could I have gotten this move? What could I have done different to be able to catch this move? Because now for me, if I were to take a position here and it ends up going the opposite direction of I intended, I can't be pissed off, because we've got a lot of nice upside move, to get to there. So I can't be like, oh, this sucks, GJ always fakes out. No, you should have maximized this move here. You're simply adding on to your position to try maximize it further, but probabilities become less and less and less as we get higher and higher and higher, because there's more chance of a pullback, especially when you're hovering around major resistances that we've seen our last 2 rejections come from. That's where it can change a little bit. So that's how you have to approach these markets, right? So this is why you need the skill. Otherwise, you're going to sit there hopeless, miss all the moves, and not understand what you're doing, not understand how to capitalize on the move. And then when you sit here and you don't see positions, you're going to think, oh, I don't take trades, or we don't take trades, when in reality, it doesn't work like that. You are taking trades, but at the end of the day, you're just not at the point where you have enough skill to be like, okay, I know when to maximize the position. Because it might come at different times, and if you can only trade at a certain time a day, then you haven't missed anything, because it's not your time to trade. So you need to get out of that mindset that you need, I hit sell, good luck. You are hungry for pips, are one of the best traders. Thank you. Have to be hungry, but you can't be desperate. That's a good saying, I would say, is be hungry, to take trades, but don't be desperate. There's a big difference. If they listen, they got the entry. Yeah, exactly. Justjeet, you got the entry. Many people yesterday got the entry anyways, because they listen up, and this is what I'm trying to implement into you guys. How long have you been streaming on YouTube? I'll have to check. You can go back and check my streams. I'm not sure exactly. Would you consider 15-minute setup on gold as a thunderstorm? It would just be a setup 3 if it's a this. Oh yeah, it did close above here on gold. Within these wicks, yeah, with this 5 not closing above, yeah, it would be basically breaking this high. You're just within these wicks, which make it a little bit more riskier. I'm still watching gold in terms of me comfortable taking breakouts on gold during London. Until I see that come back into the market, then I'll look to take that. For now, I'm focusing more on GJ, as I think there's good opportunity in GJ. But yeah, I think if it was an option, then probably you would take it break of this high, not this high, the break of that high. I think that would be the option right there. Since we closed above here. How's the hour closed? Yeah, hour closed above as well. 5 minutes created structure. Yeah, that would be a setup here. It would be a setup. Only thing is, I haven't seen breakouts happen yet in London, so I want to see that come back before I'm personally gonna take that, as there's no rush for me. Would you consider this setup 205 just for my own reference? Sorry if you already answered. I went downstairs to eat. Yeah, I did answer it. We looked at it in depth. It is setup 5, right? Because we close above the structure. And TP was valid. SL was valid. It was all good. Nothing wrong with this. I'm happy with it. So I'd consider it as S5 because of the structure, right? Long bearish, Harry, or short bullish? What? You mean long-term bearish or short-term bullish? I'm the opposite. Long-term bullish until we see some change of fundamentals. Morning, boss. I want to appreciate your comment. I noticed that I'm improving in my patience and ability to trade less. Since the start of the new year, I've only traded once with 98 profit. There you go, man. And compared to last year when you were trading a lot of times, what was the difference? You're probably losing money, right? So Harry, I got a 600k TFT challenge account. Can you help me out to pass them? No, I can't help you out because when you pass it, then what are you going to do? You're just going to blow it anyways because you don't have a skill. Guys, passing a challenge is not going to pay you anything. Passing a challenge is simply winning a game. You won the game, now the trading starts. Right? When you have the account, then you have to do the business because that's what's going to pay you. You're not going to be paid for passing the challenge. If daily candle flips to bearish again, what's your view? Change to bearish? Not yet. I probably need to see break of... I need to see some heavy downside before considering sells here. Just this pullback here is not enough. Even these pullbacks here ended up in a nice upside move, you know. It's about passing the challenges plus 10% more to get a payout. Yeah, exactly. Like if you can pass the challenge and you did it with a legit way that follows a plan, right? If you did it like that, then you're probably going to get a payout. If not, then no. I'm mocking the guy who said you're long bearish. Yeah, I know. Yeah, on Wednesdays, man. Many guys need to pass a challenge to pay their bills. Well, they're going to go broke really quick because if you're trying to pass a challenge to pay your bills, what if that challenge gets taken away? So if you're going to do it like that, you either need to have a savings or you need to have multiple challenges from different companies copying all on one account or all being copied. Because if one fails or one breaches or whatever happens, at least you have a backup. Because remember, if you fail the challenge, that account is taken away from you. And then you're not going to get a payout. You're done. You're back to zero. You have to repass the challenge. But if you have multiple challenges, then you'll at least have a backup if one goes kaput. You know, you can at least say, okay, I have this, you know, in case they do something. So that will keep you. Or you have a savings, right? Us, we can't make money. If you want to make money in Forex, you have to promote your broker. No, not necessarily. I mean, some people want to make money like that, but, you know, that's up to them. Mate, I'm already up 3% in every single account. What I ask is to help me manage them. We can split the money. I don't care really. It's easy to manage them. If you got what I mean, it's like 6 accounts. I don't want to manage your account. I'm happy managing my own accounts. Even if you split the money, I probably will end up making equal of what I make in my own account. Just build small on your own capital. It takes longer, but at least the money is yours. Yeah, exactly. Or use funding accounts as an opportunity to build your own capital. Right? Like Just Jeet also said. That's also good. How lazy? Appreciate everyone showing up in the stream. If we can do the YouTube business, would appreciate it. Get the likes up to at least 200 here, 500 Varsana. Would appreciate that. What's going on with gold? Gold's trying at the moment. This is why I want to watch to see if these breakouts are working or not working at the moment. Then I can start to implement them. New York, yeah, it's different. I still trust New York. As we can see, New York breakouts work very well. But London, we need to see. How much capital are you using for trading? Enough to risk 4 figures without going over a risk limit. Took the 15-minute breakout on GJ FOMO in before hours? Where? What 15-minute breakout? This? Yeah, man, you know that's not in our trading time. That's what I mean. It's 50-50. You see? So this time, the time it would have played out, it makes you feel good. And now you can see the results of it being 50-50. You know that that's not a time to take a trade. Trading is the hardest skill to learn. A lifetime trait once you go through the pain. Yeah, of course, it is one of the hardest. It's the hardest way to make easy money. Gold, I went short at 2047. I think if anything, gold is more likely to continue up, yeah. Because we closed above the range. So this is the breakout that I was looking at to see if this is playing out or not. But so far it's looking good. How big would have stops been on this? 28. So you at least need to get somewhere up here for it to make sense. So around, I'd say 2050 major target. You know, that's a very key level there. You know, 2050. Yeah, that would be a good enough trade. So we see if this continues. G is in the gold trade. Nice, good luck, good luck. May the pips be with you. Gold grabbing liquidity to bleed. Probably by New York, I wouldn't be surprised if it turned around. You know, but for now, this is the setup we discussed here, right? I just want to see if breakouts are working now. If breakouts are working, then that's good information for me. First week in gold, need to see what's going on with it. GJ still pulling back heavy here. Nothing yet on GJ. I'm a beginner. How should I start learning? I want to learn what to learn. Smart money concepts? Probably up to you, you know, whatever you think. But don't fall into the trap that smart money concepts is the only way to trade. It's the most popular. If you guys notice a trend, there's a little trend going on. And the trend is anyone who comes into trading is learning smart money concepts. So if it's so smart, if it's how banks trade, why is that the first thing that everyone, you know, learns to trade? Why is trading like the banks and you trying not to trade like retail traders is what the most of retail is doing? Because if you notice, there's something wrong there. Most of retail are trading like what apparently the banks are doing. So that means that you are the ultimate retail trader because that's what everyone is doing. So I wouldn't recommend it. right? I think you should learn price action either way, because price action will carry over into any direction you trade. Supply and demand, trend lines, smart money concepts, whatever it may be, everything starts from price action. Everything. Because the movement of candles between zones, how candles close, why candles close here, and the closure of candles and all of this, that all is based on what? Price action. So you should learn price action first. Right? And I made a free course for that, so you guys can enjoy the free course. If you're a beginner, that should help you. In 2024, we can now identify men, women, banks. I guess so. Harry made a loss today, went against the bias. Well, good, you've identified your mistake and have explained it to yourself. Went against the bias, don't go against the bias. So Harry, about the challenges, I made 12k from a 10k funded account. That's how I got my own challenges. Now getting funded is great if you know what you're doing. It is, man. Well done. First weeks of the months are the hardest. It's the first week of the year, let alone the month. And I think it's been a brilliant week in terms of first week of the year. To take 2 wins in the first week of the year, you can't be upset, guys. Especially with the strategy I'm using. Can't be upset. You know, I'm more of a quality, not quantity trader. I'm happy taking 1 trade a day. Very rarely I take 2 trades a day, and yesterday was the day I did that. You know, so, and 2 trades, I could literally say I'm happy for this week. First week of the year, no need to push anything, build a balance, and next week I can risk more. You know, that's my goal, building a balance now, and then I can start to push past that comfort zone, right? Is what we have to do as traders. I followed your support resistance video, but yours seem to have more lines than I do. What am I missing? You probably, the purple lines are just key levels. They're not support and resistance. And you probably are not marking your lower time frame lines. So this is like a 15-minute line here. You're probably not marking the 15-minute line. I see that happen a lot. Life hack, hedging is very encouraged and you should totally do it on your prop firm account. Hedging is tough. Hedging is tough. You have to have, it's not as easy as you think it is, because I don't understand it. How you can open a buy and sell at the same time, and then when your buyer goes into profit, your sellers in drawdown. There's a strategy towards it. You can't. It's not one, straightforward as it sounds. Starting to gain my confidence back. Went down 3.5% up to 1.5% in 5 trades. Amazing, man. That's how it works, right? And the good thing is you stayed level-headed, focused on the next trade, and then you're back up. Now, hopefully you continue to grow. That is the goal. A very small wick count as a wick, or it counts as no wick? No, very small wick counts. We call it a nipple wick. Alright, as long as you have that type of nipple wick on your broker, you're okay. I saw your price action course. Real good, mate. Did a great job. Thank you. I just watched your London strategy and I'm here on your live. Oh, cool. Please, I saw this prop firm called Will's Capital. Can you help me check it out if they're legit? No, I don't. Unfortunately, that would take my time. And I'm not interested in, because it doesn't benefit me. And I can't check it's legit until I know everything about it in terms of, do they withdraw? Do they do all of this? Because if I were to look at their website, if I were to look at who's behind them, they'll obviously make themselves look good. So you need to judge based off experience. Where did you find 181, 886? This was from this previous 15. So this was marked from yesterday. But this morning we closed above it. I'm still gonna keep it on though. What did you guys take? GU? Nice. Nice little breakout here on GU, huh? Oh yeah, there we go. That's clean. Daily bullish. 4-hour bullish as well. That's a nice trade. Yeah, GU is the one. Nice little setup one. And GJ is pulling back. Seems like Claudio is doing some business here. Woke up the Bank of Japan and now they're all like, okay, let's short this. Traders, tell us the truth, please. We are tired to lose our money. Yeah, you're losing your money because you're over trading. Trust me on that. If you're tired of losing money, then focus on taking quality, not quantity trades. Trust me, things will change. I promise. Right? And if you want to see the truth is here in front of you. This is the reality of trading. Right? What I'm doing right now. Patience, waiting for the correct opportunities, and maximizing those opportunities. Do you only trade one session? Mainly, yes. My main session is London session. I will sometimes look at New York session if it's valuable. But you know, normally after one trade, I'm happy to call it a day because that's my job done. The whole reason we trade is to, you know, have a part-time skill that yields a full-time income, right? So I make sure that, you know, I built my risk high enough that I can take one trade and be happy with that. Why do you only trade London? Because I'm a GJ trader. GJ is my main pair here. And I noticed that London session has great opportunity. It also fits in a nice time in my day. I don't like doing stuff in the afternoon. I'm a morning person. I like to wake up and get at it. So trading London, it's 11 o'clock in the morning now. It allows me to do so. What do you think caused the spike yesterday on GJ? Just coming technically, there's no fundamental thing that caused that spike. We're just bullish from the bottom of the range. One to two trade max per day is a great guys. Yes. First to second, wait for the A+ trade and then simple easy. Yes, exactly. When will your giveaway start? We'll plan to do one soon. Maybe, actually, we need to hit like a viewer goal. If we can hit like 800 viewers, live viewers, then we'll do the giveaway. So that's fair, because that'll be fun. So if we can hit 800 viewers live, then we'll do a giveaway. We'll do something good. So yeah. So if you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like so we can get up to that goal and we can do the giveaway. We're pretty close, to be honest. Bro, I'm long on gold. Good luck. Hopefully you have a plan, right? As long as you have a plan, then you just sit there and let your plan play out. No giveaway, you're getting free info much better. It is pretty much, that is a huge giveaway. Anyways, my giveaway for you at the beginning of the year was this free course here. No one's doing that. Anyone who's giving you a free course now is making you apply to whatever, you know, apply to this, apply to that, sign up here, sign up there. Mine's just on YouTube, man. You deserve 5k viewers at least. I think 5k viewers, as long as they're quality viewers, I'd be happy. 5k viewers full of haters and whiners and whingers is a hassle. I'll go trading. Welcome back, man. See if we can get a setup too. Strong bullish, but below maybe not, because look at this, all this resistance here on 5. Above, yes, I would be interested, David. Long time since I've taken S2. The only thing I don't like about this S2 is it's 13 pips, but it should be enough. Remember the beginning of the last year when you were just about 50 views? Yeah, when I started streaming? Yeah. Damn, man, you were watching since then. That time I only used to stream an hour. I used to just come, I used to give the plan and leave. Is that near Mars? You are a great guy, really honest, and you are to the point, transparent, and that's the most important. Thank you, thank you. Real traders don't sell a course. Nope. I think if a trader is going to sell a course, they have to put something with it. There's no harm in selling a course. I don't hate against anyone who sells a course, but they have to make sure that there's value attached with it. Not just, okay, watch these videos and then piss off, you know. You don't get any help after that. GJ is respecting 4 hours of next 15-minute breaks high. I won't go just break of high, I'd wait for a close. Have you ever traded news? Can you talk about your adventure and thoughts? Yes, I have traded news. And it's just full of spread and you get slipped and all of that stuff. The best positions I've taken was when I've gotten before news and been able to hold through news and news gave me a push. That's the best feeling ever. What time you start trading London session? We started trading at 10:30. I don't take trades till 11. So now I'm just waiting for a setup. I noticed that after around 10:30, the entries as well. My trades last year were during these times, 5 minute. Nice. Nice one, Brian. It's the same as that 15 as well, so that's what was nice. You did also get the 15-minute close, which helped the trade. Now it's trying to pull back though. I mean, there's no point of losing this trade, but as long as it respects the range, it's fine. Can I buy a 15-minute green close? Depends where it closes. Just a small close, I don't trust it. I want to see more information. I'm still new to this business. We'll get comfortable. You need to get comfortable with it because it's a journey. Is GJ too deep for S2? No, it's not too deep. It's shallow for S2, right? Because if we're looking above 82 here, you have, 12 pips and then 18 pips to there, so it's fine. I just don't want to get caught up in this chop here. See this chop? Right, you buy into that. I'm not interested to buy into that. What is your view coming on this coming NFP? We'll look at it tomorrow, right? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Let's see what ADP comes out today. That can, and then we can discuss about NFP tomorrow. And if it closes above the chop, yeah, that would be just above 182 would be okay. Might be worth an option. As long as we get volume though. You gonna wait outside? No, I'll wait. If I take S2 here, I know it's slightly riskier because it's inside of this messy range here. So we'll just see on this close, right? We'll wait for the close and see what happens. Is oil good to trade in the summer? It's seasonal, so you'll have periods where there's not enough fundamentals for oil to push. But the thing with oil is that these days there's a lot of fundamental factors pushing oil around. So you'll be fine until that happens. The markets still haven't developed yet about mid-January. Yeah, normally we see like February, March, these type of months. But GJ's had good volume, so I still trust the volume. I trade based on what's in front of me, not by same thing in December, right? I traded what's in front of me, not what I think. So in December, I saw that there was good volume, and any opportunity I took. Same thing here. It's like, as long as there's volume, as long as we've seen continuous pushes, I don't mind taking trades. Why didn't you buy above the close and resistance? Because that's outside of my trading time, right? I have a specific trading time to avoid fake outs like that. Because I noticed that there's a lot of fake outs happen at that time, right? It's 50-50 I noticed at that time. Half the trades play out, half don't. So I don't want to trade a 50-50. I want to trade more than a 50-50. So that's why I just stopped taking those trades. My new entry, I back tested 35 trades at once 30 time, only one pair, and forward tested 129. Yes, I think then that's good enough to try implement now these days, right? Oh yeah, we hit 40k. Thank you. Good. We hit 40k subs. That is great. Appreciate it, guys. Next stop is the big one, which is 50k, man. That's a big achievement. 50k subs. That's pretty cool. So let's make that happen. 50k, we have to do something, because 50k is like half of 100. I think, what do you guys think? I think 50k is like a type of milestone. I'll be pretty happy. Just some random guy on the internet talking about, you know, what he does in the markets here, and 50k people wanted to be involved in that. And I think that's the legit way. No, you know, fancy lifestyle flex, no fancy, you know, dreams being sold. Party in Burj Khalifa, private jet giveaway. If you guys lived here, then we would do a massive meetup. If you guys lived here in Dubai, then we'd do a massive meetup for sure. Got my mates this up to you. Thank you for the support. Alright, this candle here closing in 1 minute. I want to see it close deeper. This is not good enough of a close for me here. I'm not satisfied at this. This is showing me just weakness. You know? So I would want to see some sort of deeper close, because remember, 30-minute would still be closing bearish here. So you want the 15 to show you really good confirmation, right? So there's no rush, because even if this ends up, let's say, comes down and then breaks the high and makes its way up, then we can still take the trades above the highs here. So I'm not worried about this playing out here, because this is not enough confirmation. That close, that's not giving me confidence. That's telling me there's equal buying pressure and equal selling pressure. Not the opposite, that if this closed strong bullish, then there's more buying pressure than selling pressure. And with trend being bullish, with structure being bullish, with everything being pointing up, and now the candle is telling me that something is bullish, I have more confidence to take that, right? But now when we're seeing the candle kind of be like, I'm not showing you too much volume, I don't really care, that's not giving me confidence. So then I'd rather have more confidence and take it above the high here. Or it just fails, right? And then there's no trade. Pushing JPY up. We need London Open to come here in 30 minutes and show them what's up. Bring strength back into the pound. Started watching you from 25k subs. So far my small account has been steady thanks to you. Amazing. That is my goal, right? So we'll get people who come in here who are idiots and they complain because they don't have the skill, or people will watch me for a long amount of time and they'll realize that this is a way to do it and this is a proper way. Are you streaming in 2K today? That screen looks neat as shit. Yeah, I fixed some settings here. Everything's on max because PC can handle it. So I've just made sure everything is max. So if you have a good PC, then you're going to, not good, but if you have a high quality monitor, you'll see everything clearly. But yeah, everything is on max. Full power. So hopefully everything should be crisp. Camera is on full power. FPS is on full power. Everything full power. Closed here, 3 weeks rejection. I don't think that's too much of a bad idea, man. You know, it's not really doing. This is what I mean. I want to watch the breakouts here. You know, the breakouts are I want to see, are they working or not, right? So better be safe than sorry. Watch it. Let's see this come back into the market. Let's see that breakouts are being quick here and working, and then we can take those trades, right? There's no rush. Observing is one of the most powerful tools you have in the market. Observation saves you money, teaches you a skill, right? It's really important. Too bad the Zoom guys can't see on camera. Yeah, I need to find a fix for that. So if someone can find me an article, right? Someone can find me an article of how to run stream camera and Zoom camera at the same time. Because my PC can handle that. PC can handle that. Oh, does this work? No, that didn't work. No, it doesn't work. So if someone can find me a fix for that, then we can do it. Price action is best, but we need to trade only one session. You don't have to only trade one session, but I do recommend having a main session and a backup session. That's the always way to run things. So have a main session, then a backup session. Main session, backup session. So for me, main session is London, backup session is NY. How do you know when to trade the breakout right away or wait for a retracement? How big has the push been? The bigger the push, the more likely you need a retracement first because you're buying the highs. Harry, what do you do when your mind is not in a state to understand the market? If I don't understand what's happening in the market, I don't trade. It's simple. Verysoft.com. I don't trust your links, Claudio, man. Man sending me verysoft.com. Get 2 cameras and run them both. Yeah, I could do that as well, but it's such a headache. What made you dedicate into trading Gbpjpy instead of other pairs? I used to trade GU. I used to trade EU first. EU was too slow. I used to trade EU when I was trying SMC. Right? Webcam. I know he's trying to hook me up for only pips. And then I started trading GU, and then GU was not, I wanted something that's a little bit more exciting. And I noticed that GJ was an exciting pair because it was not a major pair. And then fundamentally, when I started to learn about fundamentals, I saw that GJ was a lot more interesting fundamentally because of what the yen is, how it's a safe haven. And I like that. And then I traded it for a while. So since I traded it for a while, I got used to it. How long does it take you to learn its fundamentals? If you know how to trade, then, a couple of weeks. You just have to learn its characteristics. Like, there'll be a few curveballs. Characteristics, it's very straightforward, You start trading 10:30 a.m. London session? No, 10:30 a.m. Dubai time. You can see my clock up there. It's 11:30, so an hour ago. Guys, really giving your advice that's going to save you a lot of money and sticky mind stats that your friend can selfie in it? Okay, that makes sense. Your sentence 50% made sense. But yes, thank you. Why don't I do statistics for macros? Actually, if you talk to my guys in the exclusive group, I talk a shit ton of fundamentals with them. Like in our webinars, we have a lot of fundamental discussion. So it's a big part of my trading. We always talk about fundamentals together and it is a part of my trading. But, we don't have to talk about fundamentals every day. It's more of a weekly thing. Good grammar in that? Yeah, I know. Morning, Goldinium. Hope you're well. How's life in Dubai? I'm from the Caribbean. Amazing. Yeah, life in Dubai, it's great, man. It's great. I can't be upset with it. I think Dubai is a great city and they do things right and I'm very happy with it. Can you tell, did you take a trade? Not yet, still waiting for my setup. I talked about what setup I'm waiting for. If that happens, then I'll be executing on that setup. That's very simple. I plan a trade and trade my plan. That's it. Looking for your free course link directly on my YouTube, man. Just go to my YouTube channel and it's the latest video that I just posted. It's called Full Price Action Trading Course, The Art of Price Action Trading by Tradesharpe. Enjoy it. All for the price of 0. Make sure you leave a subscribe though, that's all I ask. Subscribe and a like will do. This is why I told you that this setup is not good enough, right? Look at this. You see that? Broke the high, you would have got triggered, and now you're in drawdown hoping that this flips. If we had a stronger candle close bullish, then that gives you more confidence. That comment was fine, Luciano. Don't worry about it. Thanks, man. I seem to have lost the video feed. How have you lost the video feed? Oh, I said, Mark, you have to go to my YouTube channel and it's for free on my YouTube channel. Not very complicated. Right there. All for you. That's such a good quote. I plan my trade and trade my plan. That's going on the top of my trading plan. Yeah, that's it, man. That's the #1 rule. It is funny, we're at the stage where I don't even know why you're explaining the setup 2 is invalid. It's so clear why. Well, to other people, remember at one stage you understood why it was not clear. I mean, you didn't know why it wasn't clear. Gold going for a breakout? Gold is trying, right? It's trying. It took this liquidity. I mean, if it breaks these highs, if you're going to give it another entry, that would be the entry here. So it's trying its best now. I need to watch and see. You can see it's not being smooth. So is this the time that it does it? If it is, still in for previous entry? Yeah, you're still fine from here. You know, you're still fine. I'm still watching. As we can see, it's not doing it in one swift move. So I'm seeing if this is going to work. But there's no reason, man. Come back one time, come back a second time to grab liquidity. If it's going to do it, it has to do it now. Like, come on. You know, this has to be the one that does it. There it is. Yeah, like that. Now you could be at break even for sure. 2050, look to secure up. Mr. GJ is being super boring now. But we can't complain, right? We got nice pushes yesterday. Nice consolidation, nice breakout. London was pretty nuts. So we can't complain if price wants to just chill for a little bit and then maybe later on today it goes. But if you have the skill, you'll be able to catch that move. How can I join that private group? We have 10 spots open. So if you want to join, you can join by just visiting this link here, private community link. It's in the description. Watch the video so you know what's involved and then you can join. That's pretty simple. Actually, I'll just put it here in chat. And that's it. We just opened up yesterday. There's 10 spots. I expect it to fill up and then we will we'll shut it down. I need to have the commitment. I was okay taking that SL because yesterday I got one risky trade. Yeah, that's the point, right? When you take a win, you have the confidence to hold. How is it going? It's still trying. This is the problem with it. It's being we can see it's, you know, normally gold is one nice straight push when it wants to go, but it's still valid. But at this point I wouldn't lose this trade. I wouldn't lose this trade at this point. From here, boys, we could have something like a setup 4/5, right? Where price stops here, reverses and closes back above here, right? That would be another option. Bro, I earn 6k dollars average a month. Can I come to Dubai? Yeah, 6k dollars is plenty, man. You'll be able to live in Dubai with that easily. I think average salary here is like, I would say, like, you know, for normal people to live here, they're living on like 3k dollars. So you're double that. You're fine. You can live in like a nice apartment for 6k dollars. You don't really have to worry about payments. Yeah, 6k dollars perfect. Yeah, it's like that sweet spot where you can live in like a luxury, you know. I used to want to rush moving out to Dubai for housing price reasons until I figured out I can live for free in Canada buying a duplex and making someone pay the mortgage. Exactly. You can do the same in Dubai. Is car expensive in Dubai? It's actually very cheap. In Dubai, you have to pay the rent 1 year in advance. Who told you that? You don't have to pay the rent 1 year in advance. You can pay quarterly. You can even have a monthly option. You sign a contract with your landlord, right? For example, I own a property in Dubai. I'm renting it. The person who's the tenant in the property, I have a contract between them. They pay me quarterly. I'd rather be paid quarterly than monthly. Gives them more time, more attractive, and I can charge more. So if you tell them 4 checks, right? You can increase price. You can get more rent because you're telling them that, hey, you can pay in only 4 checks. And they're like, oh yeah, that's good. That's better for me to pay 4 checks. I don't have to pay every single month. Check the free group. Someone's spamming OnlyFans link? No way, man. That would be super funny. Where? Mods deleted it already. Oh man. Or in the Discord. In the free Discord? Oh yeah, OnlyFans. What an idiot, man. Thank you very much and goodbye, such an idiot. Bye bye. Delete his messages. Can't delete chats? Yeah, it's deleted now, look. What's the volume times in London session? We should be getting volume now. We are, it's just nothing's happening. We're not getting our direction here. We're not getting our intended direction. Was it for free? Yeah, it was for free, but some sort of like a sketchy thing, right? Was it Vancouver? Oh no, never mind. Where are you from? Originally from England, but raised in Dubai, man. Traders don't fall to OnlyFans? Yeah, man. I dropped the OnlyPips link. Watch that thing have like 1 million subscribers. I'm starting an OnlyFans to pay for your private group membership. That's good, man. I mean, if you find a way, eventually if you join that, your trading should pay for it. Only thing you have to do is make $1.8 per day in the group, and you'll pay for your subscription. Pretty easy. I'm one of the cheapest, pretty much, huh? I mean, I don't think it's that expensive for you to join the group. $1.8 per day. Just give up your coffee. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna join the group today. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. If he joins the group, 9 spots left. So you're welcome to join and welcome to the team. Hope you can enjoy it in there. Did you move for tax reasons? No, man. I was raised here. If you need OnlyFans to join, you probably don't have enough money to trade. That's also facts, man. Sounds like an OnlyFans girl. You know, man, we have to learn from the best. Coffee in UK is £4.50. Damn, would pay a week of the membership. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm going to, so you're giving signals in a group? No, it's not a signals group. What happens in the group? Please watch this video here. This video explains everything. This is a community to learn, to benefit, to speak to me. We have a Zoom call when the stream ends. We discuss things. We discuss, you ask questions and all of this. Right? It is a place to progress. We discuss positions. It's a trading team. It's not me saying buy now, sell now. No, I'm not interested in that. That's not what I want to do with my time. I want to surround myself with driven individuals. If you're not driven, if you're not willing to put in the work, if you're there to just come and be, well, you can be spoon-fed. I will spoon-feed you. But if you're there to whinge like a baby, I'll just simply refund you and say bye-bye. Thank you very much. I don't think you're suited towards the group. This is seriously a trader's private network, right? And we have webinars and all stuff like that. And I record everything from the webinars and you get access to that stuff. Instead of, people, they have groups and they're like, oh, you get access to the webinars and then you have to go through all of their heavy webinars and you don't get to watch their content. So I've extracted it from the webinars and you guys can watch it in sections, like 8-minute video, 9-minute videos. So that's what it's about. Damn, I really need to join that team. You're welcome to do so, man. As long as it's open, you're welcome to do so. And you can have a look. And, it's a monthly. If it's not for you, then you're welcome to leave, man, But for $50, just the content, enough people sell that content and call it a course for $1,000. So, it's more than that. Is it on Telegram? No, it's on Discord. Discord is a lot better because we can run all different channels here, right? Asian session, New York session. Look, this is all the positions was discussed. Some guy smashing oil here, Mr. Oiljeet here. Oh, he's changed his name back to Lovejeet. This is yesterday's trade we took together on Zoom in New York. Yeah. You do webinars? Yeah, we do webinars. Where do you take entry? I'm looking for something closing above here. If we can get something closing above here, maybe this 30-minute, if this 30-minute can flip and give me a setup too, I could be interesting. Stop loss a little bit big, but guess it's what we have to deal with. Hate running that type of stop for this target. But I don't see any other option. Bro, will you help me develop my price action support and resistance? Yes, that's the exact reason you send charts, right? In the plans, when you send plans here, I can check everything. If I agree, don't agree, I'll just give it a nice little tick here. Stuff I agree, don't agree. But now these guys, pretty solid plans are coming out of this stuff. Live after a long time, many new members, feeling like I'm a new member here. Live after a long time, yeah, man. Do you only trade breakouts? No. Can I see yesterday NY stream? No, we didn't record it. I shall record it in the future, for sure. Those plans also help you? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like for NY, I also send my plans. This is good. You make your plan and then you look at my plan, right? This is what I would do in NY session. So you can go check all the plans, how to navigate the market in situations like this, all different stuff here, right? How long till this 37 minutes here? Yeah. A bit cold in my room. Let me go adjust AC. Dubai winter, 25 degrees. I find it cold. What's your time zone? My time zone is Dubai time zone. Thoughts on Donvo? Doesn't affect me, right? I think he's a New York streamer, and he, as long as he's profitable and he does his job, that's all you care about. It shouldn't affect you. So my respect goes out to anyone who shows up daily trading live. Shout out to you. Everyone has different strategies, whether you agree with their strategy or not. That's it. I think if he's profitable here, he's a talented trader, and that's all that matters. He seems to be good on gold, right? That's his pair is gold. That's where he specializes on, and it works for him. How do you cope with the heat of summer? Have been to Dubai in June, found it extremely hot. You get used to it. You know, I don't know anything different, so I'm just used to it. You climatize. Chizo. Just subbed and joined the Discord. Amazing. Welcome to the team. Make sure we're sitting in Zoom. Navigate to the live room and you'll find us there. Or maybe you mean the free Discord. If not, if you're in the paid Discord, then welcome to the team, man. That'll be 9 spots. Four minutes for this close. See how this closes here. Would like to see the 30-minute close bullish here, giving me a 30-minute setup too. Would be the 1 hour close as well, which is not a good close on the 1 hour. We are closing bearish, but with a long rejection here. I just don't know where I'm gonna put stop loss. I don't know how much it's worth it running this 30 pip stop here. Damn. Could run maybe 21 pips here below this support. Yeah, this is interesting spot here. You know, we do have a potential setup here, but stops are a bit big. Like, we have to reach past target here. Have to reach past target here. Let's see if we can get a nice bottom wick on the next candle here. And then maybe we can use that as a management. We can use this range as a management. So really we're running like 14 pip stops. But we'll have to have stops here and then, you know, break even top of the range. Around the 1 hour resistance break even. You don't trust it to go beyond and up? Yeah, I do. I think if it is going to continue, it will. So that's why I'm considering the options. It's just what we have in front of us, what we can prove we can get to. It's a large stops. You know? What is proven on the charts, it's large for that. You know what I mean? Risky for the biscuit? Yeah, but I would just go 1%. Both ways it's 1%, right? Or I would see how much I calculate here. Would be London Open as well. Would like a nice little bottom wick here. So we'll see. But this can't close any deeper. If this closes any deeper, I don't, this is too big. Now we're running like 40 pip stops here. Yeah, 35 pip stops is a lot. And we don't have much range, right? The range here is now only 9 pips, 8 pips. Come on now, son. Don't do this to us. Don't be dirty, GJ. Be kind. So we're closing here. Pretty tight range I have. I only have around 15 pips to the maximum top of the range, but we have a 1 hour resistance very close by. We have a 1 hour resistance around 4 pips away. So it's a tough spot here. It's a tough spot. I mean, the only way I could argue this trade to trade 4 pips away is if we can see a very fat bottom wick now. So if we can see a fat bottom wick somewhere down here to maybe around 800, 850, then I can rely on that being enough liquidity to push past the 1 hour resistance. If not, then I just feel like it's too deep. I rather wait for one more 50-minute candle to close bullish and something to close above. I think that would be better. If not, then I can just wait for above these highs here. Otherwise, I just can't take a trade where I have to put stops now for 35 pips here to target, you know, 1 hour resistance at 4 pips away. It would just make more sense to just wait and have more confirmation if it breaks above. But let's see now if this bottom wick is able to become super nice and deep here, retest some of these levels, that would be okay then. Yeah, like this is what we want. We want this type of like bottom wick coming in here, right? 30-minute tested the support here. Nice little bottom wick. Waiting for closure first. Closure of what? What time frame do you usually wait for a good day trade confirmation? For me, 15 minutes is good. Candle bearish, next one break the high. Yeah, with London open, volume might be a little bit late. If we make a nice bottom wick here, then it could be okay, right? To take it if it flips and re-breaks its own high. That's something I'm populating here. Stops, you'd have to run like a volume based stop, right? So you'd appreciate that this is the bottom wick here and you run it something like this, like 25 pips. It's very hard for stops. You could enter, yeah, but the problem is stops is so tough here, man. Like you really want to run below this range at least. But we could manage here, so we could have a hard stop loss down here, but manage something closing here. At least to test us to the 4-hour resistance. That's something I might populate here. What about 5-minute thunderstorm? Yeah, it looks a potential here. I'm just trying to decide on stops. I think maybe if I go break of this high, I'll keep stops here 33 pips, target 4-hour resistance, basically almost negative risk to reward here. But then I'll manage if anything closes below. But yeah, I think I'll go if this breaks and flips the high here. After this bottom wick here, I can use that as a management spot, but then put stops below 720. It is big stops, but it's the only option I see to break through that 1-hour resistance and get back up to that 4-hour resistance. Buying when it breaks its low, you mean breaks its high, not low, right? Yeah, 720 would be fine on stops. Then can manage if anything breaking that. This is also setup 4. Yeah, plus like a setup 5. It's just the only threat we have is that 1 hour resistance. But hopefully this bottom wick will allow us to have enough liquidity to push through. I'm honestly not too fond of buying GJ right now. I'm here to see how the volume behaves. Yeah, it could be tough in this spot here, but you know, our job is to take risk. We've had good opportunity. Yesterday, I've had 2 back-to-back wins yesterday, so I don't mind risking one of those wins in this trade here. And just trying to continue this momentum towards the upside. Even if I hit full SL in this trade, I'm not losing what I made yesterday, so it's okay. Would like it to close like that to enter on setup 3? Yeah, it could be better. Are you trading when London opens or before opening? Any will do. Bedtime for me here. See you in a private chat later again. Thanks again. Good night. Cheers, man. Appreciate you. Do you trade with the 1 minute chart? No, I tend to stay away from the 1 minute chart. Say a few words? No, that only works when we're in. Looks like a bit of dead volume here. I hope when it triggers we don't get stuck in some sort of dead volume zone. Would not be ideal. Coming close now. We'll be aggressive with BE because we're next to all these resistances. Didn't break it on my broker yet. Is there a bottom wick on your broker? Yeah, there is. All right. So we got triggered here. Gonna put max stop loss here, but realistically stop loss I don't mind having here around 22 pips, but we'll keep it something like this. Obviously target 4-hour resistance, something like that, and we'll see what happens here. We'll look to break even at this 30-minute resistance somewhere up here. I'll be very, very careful and aggressive with break even here. Because we're at resistance, right? So it makes sense for me to go break even at resistance. All right, we're approaching this resistance here. I'm gonna be aggressive and be, for my guys in the exclusive, I'm mental break even. So break even at this resistance, that's just my plan. I'm happy to give this a shot, but I'm mental BE. For my guys in the group, you know what mental BE means. So we play it like that. Alright, watching the 1 minute here. Just don't want it to reject. We're still okay though. So yeah, reason I'm mental B is because we tapped the 30-minute resistance. That's target. We can't be greedy past it. We don't know. It's 50-50 now. It's either going to reject or push past it. You kind of want to see it do it in one go here. Push straight past this resistance here. So we want to see it, you know, kind of like hover around this zone and then see if we can get it to push past this resistance. And that's the idea of this trade, right? To see if we can get past resistance here. So I'm happy holding like 1-2 pips below, you know, for my guys in the exclusive, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm close to BE here. See if I can survive this. Very close. Can I survive? We shall see. Still in. All right. Oh, now I'm right on top of my BE, so we'll see. Yeah. Taking out BE here. That is that. And yeah, that is that. Taking out BE. Nothing much I could have done. And I'm happy with that. Tapped that 30-minute. Wasn't too confident in it. I might look for a re-entry if I find an opportunity here. But I personally got tapped on that. Unfortunately, spread hit me. And I got hit BE on that. And now it pisses off. So if you're still holding, congrats. But I got tapped BE on that. Yeah, I got tapped BE on that. So if you're still holding, it's good. But I personally got hit BE. But trade is still valid. I just got hit BE. Nothing I can do. Same as usual, spreads killer. Yeah. AD is still in here. Yeah, I think hard BE could be here at this resistance here. Or you can be hard BE right now. I mean, this 5-minute looks good here at the moment, you know. I think you'll be good on this 5 minutes. Just a shame. Shame to get tap BE on that. I do think this will still play out though. I really do think this will play out. But yeah, it's just tough here. You know, it's 50-50. We're at the 1 hour resistance. So I rather be more of an aggressive approach here than an optimistic approach. I think that will be safer for me long term here to be more aggressive than optimistic. Especially after the 2 wins, I don't need to force anything too hard here. But I do think that this 5-minute can get going. It should be okay. But yeah, if you're still holding, then there's no real point of losing this trade right now. But I think you'll still be okay to TP here. 5-minute is looking alright. As long, I mean, we haven't had volume here. So since we haven't had volume, volume has to come in at some point. So I think volume will come in at you know, at this point here. I should have manually closed. I dragged my stop loss and spread stopped me out. I should have manually closed. That was not enough for mental BE. It was literally on top of my entry. But that was just my mistake. But I'm being transparent here that I closed. But this is a winning trade. I just closed. Because that sat on top of my entry. That didn't even close below here. But I dragged my stop loss there. But it's okay. What to do? I'll take it. I mean, here at this resistance here, who you guys are still in, you should be up, you know, around 13 pips here. At this point here, you should go, you know, full hard BE here, right? So now you guys should be full hard BE. No point of losing this. Yeah, exactly, Chris. And there you go. There is that big boy push. Exactly followed the plan, but messed up slightly. And that's part of the game. So yeah, this is basically, yeah, you can TP up here, 15 pips. This is your target here, so whoever took that, congrats. Nice. People are out, well done. Yeah, I should have put my bloody, I should have closed manually. I should have just closed manually instead of dragging SL. Spread spike to 1.6 and that's it. I was donezo. I mean, it didn't even come close. It was like literally right on top of my entry. No reason for me to even close there. I should have just dragged. Yeah, no reason. I think this thing has the chance to come to 4-hour resistance here, no problems. You know, as long as it can get above this resistance right now, it should be okay to 4-hour resistance. But if you don't want to be, aggressive. I mean, you don't want to be, you know, trying to get that extra. Then, you know, you can just secure up here. But I think this should be good. And then if we pass 4-hour resistance, this thing should fly here. So I'll put that in the journal. This is a winning trade, but I mismanaged myself. But people didn't mismanage here. So this is a winning trade, but I mismanaged myself. So I'll put it in the journal as my mismanagement here. And first trade on stream for the year is a winning trade, but break even for me, which is fine. I'll take it. It's a bit of an advanced entry here. What time did we take this? $12.15. It was the 12:30 close, I think it was, right? Or the 12:15 close. No, 12. It's not even 12:30. I'm a little bit salty about that. Stupid. And I always close manually, always. And the day I decide to put my actual SL there, that's all good. Part of the game, right? You see it live, everything is done in front of you. Where is what's his name? He was saying he doesn't trust Gbpjpy here, so now he can see the idea play out and learn from it. That's the benefit, right? Dudley, that's his name. So that's the point here in this trade. Yes, I agree with you, it's risky, we're at resistance, but we have the opportunity to try get past it. And that was the idea behind this trade. Like, this is a pretty advanced entry trade here. Because if you look at this, this would be like, no way I'm buying at this area here, right? And then we waited patiently for the pullback. We said we wouldn't enter on the first break of high, but we would wait for the pullback. We waited for the pullback, and then we got that nice entry here. And I just mismanaged myself. So all of you guys who are still in, congrats, you know, that's an easy, nice winning trade here. And a lot of people got that win, so that's good. You have a nice approach to the market, that's why you're profitable? Yeah, I mean, I am upset with my decision because I think I just mismanaged it a bit, but at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing. I think we should have had SL below the 15-minute. Remember, I said we would use that as a management. But if this next candle came down, did something like this, right? Let's say you entered on this candle here, okay? You entered on this candle here when it closed above, and then the next candle comes and does something like this. You would have been stopped out, right? On the liquidity grab, boom, look, liquidity grab, but still it would have ended up going in profit, right? But you would have got stopped out. It's the same scenario we have here, is that if price wanted to take one more liquidity grab from here, we would have safer stops down here, so it's fine, right? Anyways, now it's making me feel better it's rejecting. Made a lot of money for some folks, yeah, a lot of people. So understand that it's not really about, guys, look what happened when I said that I'm closing trade here, look. Look at this, whoa. From 727, immediately 100 people, oh, TP hit. That's not when I closed my trade. People seem to have held, but when I said that, oh, it hit this target here, that's TP, look what happened. Pip and dip, man. That just shows you. And then if anything happens, if I didn't manage this trade or we're holding drawdown, that's the same group of people who get really pissed and you know, argue here. You still won because your students had a lot of wins. Tomorrow will come, my friend. Best signals in the game. Yeah, I think it's I explain everything as a whole, but a lot of you guys held, and if you guys followed what I did, then you know, obviously we're in it together and I can't take that back. But look, we didn't lose anything, and yesterday we had 2 wins back to back, so I'm really not upset with that, you know. So yeah. I'm super tempted to call that as a win on the stream record, because that's a damn win, but that's up to you guys. You guys decide what the stream record. Brian thinks that's a win. You let me know in chat. I won't call it in my journal. I'll say here was a win, but I mismanaged. Right? I can say that. I want to change the font. A lot of people saying it's a win. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's a win. So I'll put in the journal like this is break even, because this is my journal. But in terms of a stream, we can add that. People will complain, yeah, but they can't complain at this, right? They can't complain. Yeah, they can't complain. They can complain if I'm faking results, but this is my results. I'm putting 0 here, so people can see my thing, right? So I'm not faking my results, which I'm not, because I ask you guys first. So we'll put it at the stream record. We can add it to that, but we won't. In my journal, it will be 0 pips, because this is my journal of my exact trades, how much I close in profit. A lot of these trades have run more, some of them have run less, but where I closed is where I put in this. So this is a real representation. That's why I have this journal, to tell you exactly when I close, how much I'm making in terms of pips and everything. Harry, I could have had previous. Yeah, we just discussed that. Only problem was if we got a liquidity grab, so I kept it a little bit below. If you rewind the stream and watch where I put my stop loss, you can see. I need to change this font. Where's font? Oh, here. There we go. Spread got me. So you can see spread got me as well too. I also get hit by spread. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it a stream here. I missed that. That was my position. That was my win. I would have secured that up and be done for today. But as you guys know what happened, you saw. That's totally fine. I'm happy with that. As for now, you know, we need something closing above here for more continuation. But I think this was a great stream. We had patience. We waited for the setup and then executed on the setup. That's all we can do. We repeat that. We do that again and again and again. We're going to make tons of profits. You guys know the drill and how it works. But yeah, congrats to everyone who closed up on that trade. If you're still holding, be at break even now. No point of losing this trade. If not, secure some here. You're around 15, 16 pips in profit. From our entry, we saw about 19 pips in profit here. So that's not bad. And yeah, It's a win for all of us. Yeah, I'm glad. Are you still in the trade? No, I personally closed. If you're still in the trade, I'd recommend either securing at least half here, because we might range. GJ is looking like it's losing momentum. If I would expect it to just continue up already. So probably move break even and close half, and then leave it to do whatever it wants to do and enjoy your day. So with that being said, do that, enjoy your day, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.